Sooner or later, I'll get it.
It's no paper trail. They called to order the Borough of White Oak meeting of council April 17, 2023, 7:30 p.m. Pledge of allegiance, please.
Hey Chuck, if you don't mind, there's one thing I'd like to say. We lost a former mayor on April 5th, Joyce Lebowitz. She succeeded her husband, who passed away in 2003, and she finished out his term.
There she is right there.
Yeah, right there. Mrs. Lebowitz was sort of close to me. She was heavily involved in volunteer work. 40 years at McKeesport Hospital. A very gracious woman. She leaves behind 3 children, a score of grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And I just wanted to take a minute and acknowledge her for.
Yeah, she was a very nice lady. I went to school with all her kids and
Yeah.
known her since I've been in grade school, I do believe.
Yeah.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Kim Backus.
Here.
Councilwoman Offerman.
Here.
Mayor Morgan.
Here.
Councilman Davis.
Here.
Councilwoman Harper.
Here.
Councilman Russell.
Here.
Councilwoman Sherrider.
Here.
Councilman Bennett.
Here.
You have it.
Thank you. Need a motion to approve the minutes from March 20th, 2023 council meeting and March 13th council workshop.
So moved.
Second.
A motion to second, question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Executive session, Daniel Conlon.
Yes, Mr. President, just an announcement, the council did meet in executive session prior to today's meeting. The discussion was on personnel and litigation. No votes were taken.
Thank you. We're now entering the public comments section of the meeting under Pennsylvania Sunshine Act 65 PAC S7101. Public participation, the Borough of White Oak will provide opportunity for residents and taxpayers of the borough to make public comments or limited to 3 minutes. So, sorry, public comments. No public comments?
Where I should ask about the cats?
Yes.
I'm like, is this where I come to?
Okay, you want to come up to the podium here? State your, yeah, state your name and address.
All right. I'm Jennifer Lee, and I live up on Horizon Drive, and Chuck is unfortunately very familiar with me, because I'm a pain in his butt. He asked me to come tonight just because I've been a Karen on Facebook this weekend and complaining about the ton of feral cats that are up in our neighborhood. And I know it's the least of your priorities. I just don't know if there's anything that the council can do in conjunction with, I know White Oak Safe Haven is packed. Every place is packed. But, oh my God. I've had one come into my house in the middle of the night. Over the weekend, I was unloading mulch. I had my hatch open. I came back to my car. I wasn't even gone 2 seconds. There was one lounging on my dashboard. They're all over the place. They're killing the wildlife up there. I just don't know what the answer is. And I feel bad for these cats because it's not their fault. You know, it's not their fault. And we all know whose cats they are. They belong to my next door neighbor. They don't take care of their yard. It's a trash heap out back. There's garbage all over out front. They don't cut the grass. They were supposed to be up for sheriff's sale. Well, that got postponed till November. But meanwhile, they keep collecting these cats and letting them roam all over the neighborhood. I work from home. I'm watching outside. They're having sex in the middle of the street. They're producing, I mean, they're having at it, you know?
So they're not following the
Oh,
kitchen.
God, no. They're not following
We just got some new
anything.
information.
Yes.
Joelle just got some new information on some numbers to call, so
That's, well,
hopefully we could
I
find out
hope you
what's
can,
doing.
because Fred Barberi, who lives behind me, he and I, a few months ago, we called every shelter in Allegheny County and Westmoreland County, and that's what they all felt so bad, but they're like, the only thing we can suggest is the capture and get them fixed and released. I live paycheck to paycheck, and I have 4 pets of my own. I can't afford to be capturing 900 cats in my neighborhood and getting them fixed, and then they want you to bring them back to your neighborhood and release them.
Right.
That's not a
Send
solution.
the code guy up and
Yeah.
they got more information, some new numbers to call, so.
Okay, because
we'll get some
I don't know if you
satisfaction.
saw, some other woman posted today on the same page. She's like, I have this cat and I don't know what to do with it. And everybody's like, call White Oak Safe Haven, and they can't. You know, they're full. So that's just, Chuck asked me to come tonight and
Well, we're
talk.
gonna see what we can do with
You
it.
know,
What's
so thank you. 1836 Horizon.
Okay, thanks.
And I mean, I'll help out any way I can too, you know, I don't know what to do. Like I said, we've called everybody to try to see if we could handle it on our own, and we can't, you know, so, help. Thank you.
It's even hard for us to handle it.
Yeah,
Handle
that's what I
residents.
mean, and,
It's
you
really-
know,
It's really difficult.
It is, and like I said, and I know this is low priority with everything else you guys got going on, so I just appreciate you
Yeah, it is,
listening
yeah.
and taking the time, so thank you. I'll take
We'll
my
try.
parent stuff back.
Thank you.
Are there any other comments?
I want to talk about an issue.
Yeah,
Can I talk about it now? or-
yes,
Yeah.
public comment, yes.
Okay. My name is Art Simke. I live at 1530 Fawcett Avenue, White Oak, PA. And the reason why I'm here today is that I noticed that things are starting to change here in White Oak. Taxes are going skyrocket. We have a lot of new people moving in, things are changing. One of my concerns that one of these days I'm gonna sell my house. When I do, I wanna be able to get something out of it. I don't want it junked up around it. I notice people now are starting to put gardens in their front yard. No one wants to buy a house and drive down the street and have gardens all over their front yard. And there's already one person on Fawcett by the church has gardens. It's starting to look ridiculous. I don't care what they do in the back. They can do whatever they want in the back, but in the front, it should look presentable. You know, get a nice house, you put a lot into it, you want it to stay that way. So that's one of my biggest concerns, is, you know, people starting to put gardens. My neighbor now is starting to build these big boxes on top of their grass, and I assume that it's gonna be a garden. They're like 4 by 10 boxes, he got 3 of them. And that's the only thing else that, you know, come to mind he would be doing. And I don't know if you're familiar, down the road in front of the church, that Oriental guy down there, he's got all these gardens all over the place in the front yard. I don't even think he has any grass. It looks ridiculous. And one other thing I wanted to mention is, regards to the lady just left, I got the same problem too. I got cats coming all over the place. Yeah, it's starting to get bad everywhere when it comes to the cats. Other than that, that's it.
Well, I'll send the code enforcement up around your area and see what the heck's going on with them gardens and.
Okay. Now, the one's my neighbor, so try not to mention my name,
We won't.
We won't.
even though I'm gonna be on video.
Yeah,
He might be watching me right now.
You're a movie
So I
star
gotta-
right now,
I
you
don't
still
want
know
him
it.
to see my face, I gotta back up here.
I'm not gonna get any tomatoes.
Is there any other public comments? All right, Ina, I'm gonna turn this over to you. Do you have
All right.
a proclamation?
We'll do the police activity for March 2023.
I want the proclamation and stuff.
You want that first?
Yeah, do it now.
All right. All right, do this. Rob? Kind of.
Rob, it's my honor to give this proclamation. We're very happy about it.
Thank you.
It says, whereas White Oak Borough resident Rob Oliver attempted to set the Guinness World Record for the longest interviewing marathon. And whereas Mr. Oliver conducted 137 interviews over 37 hours, 44 minutes, and 17 seconds. And whereas guests from around the world share their stories, recognize healthcare heroes, define quality healthcare, and provided practical suggestions for how to improve healthcare. And whereas Mr. Oliver achieved his goal and was officially entered into the Guinness World Records. Now therefore, by the Borough recognizes the fine work of Rob Oliver, who has brought honor and credit to his family, his friends, and his family, and his borough, and extend to him our best wishes for continued success in all future endeavors. Mayor Angie Martin, Mayor White. On this day, on April 17th.
Thank you so
Can we have a second for Rob to say something about the If he would like to. proclamation? Yeah.
Listen, I am very honored and touched, quite frankly, to be recognized. And just, listen, I'm a person, I've got a lot of limitations, and there's a lot of things that I can't do. And one of the reasons that I wanted to do this was to give everybody an understanding, figure out what it is that you can do, and do it well. So, interviewing people, I can talk, I can listen, I know a little bit about technology, so taking that and doing something extraordinary, although saying, self-praise is no praise at all, but just being able to say, listen, no matter who you are, no matter what you are going through, no matter how you feel, and no matter what your limitations are, you still have the capability to do amazing things. And that was kind of the impetus for this. Plus the side benefit is I've got a whole litany of people who have been kind enough to share their stories, and hopefully we'll be able to help improve the quality of healthcare that everyone receives. So thank you very much, and this is truly an honor. Thank you. I enjoy it.
Okay, Mayor's report. Anna Martin?
All right, thank you, Mr. President. Police activity for March 2023. Arrest 9, 0 juveniles, assault 1, disorderly conduct 2, drug offense 1, DUI 2, harassment 1, public drunkenness 2, summary traffic violation 60, total incidents 661. That concludes my report, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Mayor. Standing committee reports, Finance, Jason Russell.
Motion to accept the treasurer's report for March 2023 as follows. Beginning balance, $5,257,083.40. Actual revenues, $553,136.14. Actual expenditures, $751,388.03. Fund balance, $5,058,831.51.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion approving the check register for the month of March, which includes electronic fund transfers and general fund checks in the following ranges: 209,634 to 209,761, totaling $580,981.70.
Motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion authorizing the following interfund transfers for the month of March. Liquid fuels to the general fund, $9,522.97. Solid waste to the general fund, $66,177.25. Capital projects to the general fund, $86,687.47. Post-retirement to the general fund, $1,846.04. Total transfers, $164,233.73.
A motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That ends my report, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Jason. Health, Environment, and Cable, Lori Schroeder.
Motion to authorize payment to Kevin Kane for Wildlife Control Services in the amount of $800 for the month of March.
Motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion passed.
A motion to authorize payment to Who Rescued Who Humane Society for animal control services in the amount of $700 for the first quarter of 2023.
A motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Then I have a couple announcements. One is the Electronics and Household Hazardous Waste Recycling Collection Drop-Off Program is scheduled for Wednesday, April 26th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Borough Building. You must register online or by calling 412-567-6566. This is a pay-as-you-go program, and information is available on our website and at the Borough office. Another announcement, the White Oak Borough Cleanup Day has been scheduled for April 29th. Volunteers are welcome to participate. The event is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It will be at the Heritage Hill Pavilion from 9:30, if you could be at the Heritage Hill Pavilion at 9:30 a.m. to help prepare for this event. And one more announcement, the rabies clinic is in partnership with the White Oak Safe Haven. It is scheduled for Saturday, June 3rd, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the municipal building parking lot. Residence rate is $5. Proof of residency is required. And for non-residents, it is $10. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you, Lori. Parks and Recreation, Julie Opperman.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I have a couple announcements. Rainbow Volunteer Fire Company Cars in the Park has been scheduled for Sunday, May 14th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Heritage Hill Park. Rain date is Sunday, May 21st. Just some announcements about the 75th anniversary celebration. Our planning committee meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, April 25th, 7 p.m. at the municipal building. Anyone is welcome to attend. The 75th anniversary, we have items for sale. The official Oktoberfest 1-liter mugs from Germany and official logo t-shirts. And White Oak Borough's 75th anniversary interfaith service of celebration is scheduled for Sunday, April 23rd, 3 p.m. hosted by the Sampson Mills Presbyterian Church. And George has some White Oak senior citizen updates.
I also have a 75th anniversary announcement.
Thank you.
We are having a golf outing on June 2nd at Butler's. The registration forms are here and online. Teams of four shotgun starting at 9 o'clock, and that includes refreshments and a dinner. Okay. As far as seniors are concerned, last Wednesday, our Chief Mark Sargent spoke about senior safety, and it was a lively session, a lot of Q&A. We have a coffee hour this Thursday at 9:30. This Sunday, we are going on a tour to Palace Theater in Greensburg, and we're going to see the Pittsburgh Oldies All-Stars, and that includes the Jaggers, the Vogues, the Skyliners, the Marcells, and New Pure Gold. Next month, we have our yoga as usual on Mondays and Wednesdays, and that's starting to grow. Coffee hours are May 4th and May 18th. We are having a health fair on Saturday, May 6th from 10 until 2. White Oak EMS will be there, and they will be giving free blood pressure and sugar screenings. And there'll be various lectures throughout that period, and there will be light refreshments also served. Our May 18th monthly meeting, the speaker that we have is from All Star Therapies about cardio drumming. What is cardio drumming? That's simply a form of physical therapy that uses the beat of the drum, and you move to that beat, and it aids your circulation, movement, and your heart rate, etc. All in all, the seniors are a very lively group, and they're hard to handle. And that concludes my report.
Thank you,
Mr.
Julie and George. Planning and zoning, Joel Harbert.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. The Code Enforcement Department report for the month of March is Mr. Snelson performed 10 occupancy inspections, 9 occupancy re-inspections, 6 complaint inspections. He issued 9 certificates of occupancy and 5 zoning permits. He continues to review, research, and possible revisions to ordinances that need to be updated. He attended an online training session, a webinar from the Local Government Academy on blight. Implementation and customization of cloud permit software for the department is now complete and is being used for various permits, inspections, and code enforcement cases. He received and reviewed subdivision and land development application for the proposed Wetco car wash. The project information was sent over to Senate for review, but the application was lacking some information and was removed from the planning agenda until proper documentation is received. That full report is available here at the Borough Building during normal business hours from 8:30 to 4:30. And I have a motion to authorize the advertisement of new ordinances for the following: registration of foreclosed property, registration of vacant property, removal of junked and abandoned vehicles, quality of life, and an amendment to the stop sign ordinance.
A motion on the floor, do I have a second? Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Joel. Public safety, Blue Bender.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I have a motion to approve entering into an agreement with Shiloh Service Incorporated at a cost of $981 per month for information technology services within the police department and authorize the borough manager to execute all documents.
A motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That concludes my report, Mr. Davis. Thank you.
Thank you, Lou. Public Works, George Kavakis.
Thank you, Chuck. Our March monthly report, there was a total of 1,020 man-hours. The highlights of that, they spent a substantial amount of time up at the pool, also cleaning the pavilions and in the locker rooms. A lot of grass cutting, as you might think, in the park and throughout the borough. Street work, coal patching, and there's actually 30 hours of snow removal, which I hope that would be the last of it. And they also spent a lot of time hanging up our military banners on Lincoln Way. And the full report is on display here at the office between 8:30 and 4:30. Are we good?
Yeah. You can sound it. Yes,
Okay. Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve a donation of $200 to the Victory Hill Civic and Social Association for used solid plastic polymer restroom partitions, which include various panels, doors, uprights, aluminum rails, floor mounts, and screws. And we will have to go up there and pick up the material. Again, that's a donation of $200
And we're gonna be able to use this in the pool bathrooms, correct?
in the pool bathrooms.
A motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I'd like to motion to approve our notice of intent to extend the term of the contract with Cargill Incorporated from July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024 for rock salt as provided through the South Hills Area COG Purchasing Alliance, and authorize the borough manager to execute all documents for the 2023 and 2024 winter season.
A motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And that concludes my report,
Thank
Mr.
you,
President.
George. Need a motion to accept the tax collector's reports and pay the commissions and fees due for March 2023.
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Engineers report, Kenny Holman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Some grant program updates. The DCED multimodal Lincoln Way project for the flashing crosswalks is nearing completion. The signals should be installed towards the end of this month. All of the foundations are in, along with the ADA ramp modification that was required. The DCNR for the Heritage Hill Park, the playground, we're finalizing the drawings and plans in regards to the comments that were received by DCNR, along with assisting solicitor on updating the deed description that is required for that project. So hopefully here within the next couple of weeks, we'll have approval to proceed forward with moving forward with that project. The LSA funding, a grant was received for the pickleball courts at the Heritage Hill Park. So once contracts are in place, we'll move forward with the design of those. The Athletic Association HVAC replacement, the plans and specifications are completed. They've been sent down to the borough to get code review from CEA. And once those are in place, we'll just await the county for the contract to move forward with bidding that project out. We have a couple pay requests for consideration this evening. One is the approval of pay request in the amount of $36,230 for Johnson Controls for the fire alarm system that has been installed in the maintenance garage. And also request of pay request for Insight Pipe in the amount of $42,085 for the storm sewer lining that was done there between 48 and Long Run Road by Dorothy's Candy. And that's all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you. Need a motion to accept the engineer's report and pay the fees due to Senate Engineering for invoices 62812 through 62822 dated March 14, 2023, totaling $13,558.25.
So moved.
Second.
A motion to second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Need a motion to approve pay request number 1, final, in amount of $36,230 submitted by Johnson Controls Fire Protection LP for the maintenance garage fire alarm installation project as reviewed and approved by the engineer, and authorize the borough manager to sign the above listed request on behalf of the borough.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion to second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Need a motion to approve pay request number 1, final, in the amount of $42,085 submitted by Insight Pipe Contracting LLC for the 24-inch storm sewer lining project as reviewed and approved by the engineer, and authorize the borough manager to sign the above listed request on behalf of the borough.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Solicitor's report.
Thank you, Mr. President. Our office sent out 20 payment plans to residents who are delinquent on garbage. 9 were returned. We've collected $25,000. 51 taxpayers are paid in full at this point. The only other item I have, Mr. President, is we have a resolution for the Borough Council to fill a vacancy on the Recreation Board. The person that would fill that vacancy is Pamela J. Wheeler. And that would be to fill a vacancy and serve a term until January 2028.
Need a motion to approve resolution 2023-08.
So moved.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Need a motion to accept the solicitor report and pay the fees due to Tucker Ahrensberg attorneys for invoice 649817 dated April 13, 2023, totaling $5,100.45.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Do we have any new business tonight?
Actually, yes. So, the Still Rivers Council of Governments, they're offering the Whole Homes Repair Program. It's been on our borough website now for at least a month, I'd say about a month and a half, 2 months. It's still up there, so if you have all the fulfillments, sorry, I could show you these papers. If you could look at this, I've been passing them out to neighbors around the neighborhood. It's just an example, if you're an occupant of one person in your household, you make under $53,100, you can qualify. If you can't use this program, if you have a neighbor that could, you might wanna tell them to look on our website, stop in the borough office. I also make copies and I keep them in my car. So I pass them out, but I mean, it could go towards roofs, it could go towards painted windows, but there's a lot of people in our area that can qualify for this. And the update we got, that we do have some residents that have already applied for the interest information. They will be contacting them in May, but they said they are still accepting applicants, so please fill it out, it's definitely worth it.
Could you repeat the name of that program again?
Yes, it's the Still Rivers Council of Governments. It's called the Whole Home Repair. And it's on our website also. No problem. And that's all.
We have any old business? I'd like to announce May 2023, 6:45 PM is the council workshop meeting. May 15th, 2023, 6:45 council workshop meeting. 7:30 PM council meeting. I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Whatever.